Hello everyone, and yes, Smash Chat is back! I'd say there'd be a new one when a new Smash was announced, and here we go! Today we have Fawful's Minion.
Yeah, hello.
And TheCartoonGamer.
Hello everybody!
Now sadly, there's not much that we can go over with this new trailer, but we're still gonna try and pick together whatever we can, and more theories and discussions will come in the future as always. But first, today, is this a new game, or is it a port? Is it a hybrid combination? Let's dive into that.
Okay.
Here we go.
A lot of people are saying that it's a new game and there's a lot of evidence supporting it. Even though we haven't seen any gameplay yet, we haven't had any confirmation that it's a new game. The number one thing that a lot of people are pointing out is actually the logo and how it's different, and even the way it pops in. It's still using the same font, but it's different. The whole copyright thing about 2018 is interesting, but when it says the game is owned by Nintendo and HAL, that doesn't mean that Bandai Namco is not developing it. We don't know who's developing it yet. It just says original game.
Yeah.
Because if it was actually going to tell us more about the characters, I'm pretty sure we would have seen Intellectual Systems, we would have seen the Pokemon Company, we would have seen, if Ness is actually in that silhouette, then we would have seen Ape Inc., so...
They're being vague on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They've only given us the tiny little details. They've shown us that, hey, here's the brand new character that everybody expected. Very appreciated, but let's face it, there was no way you could not see them coming. The Inklings, of course, they had to be there. After the huge success, after the huge popularity, there was just no way that they could not be implemented.
It's such a creative IP from them. It's a new one, it's creative, and it's successful. They better get in. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, they made the Mii costumes. It was like, oh, we kind of missed the boat with the whole Smash Brothers thing when Splatoon came out. Everyone was basically saying, oh yeah, next Smash Brothers, they're a shoo-in. It's like, no doubt about it.
Even though this isn't like a main bullet point, you know how the Inklings were costumes and now they're real?
Yeah.
K. Rool was a costume.
I know.
Oh, don't play games with my heart, I swear.
We still have our deal going on. We
gotta sing everything. I do it for free.
I do it for fun.
Yeah.
I just look forward to that. And at this point, there are so many other characters that have a really good chance of getting in at this point. But we're not going to talk about that. That's for another video way down the line. For this one, we're just discussing, is this a port? Is it a new game? Mm-hmm. We don't really have a lot of evidence supporting that it's a port, just the fact that it's coming out this year.
Which is nuts, by the way.
Absolutely!
That's so exciting.
That hasn't happened since, like, Melee. Like, it hasn't even been 4 years since the last Smash Brothers game. I was going to give them at least, like, 5 or 6 before we heard anything.
Confirmed.
Oh no!
Please no, please no.
Yeah,
Please, no.
I'm sorry, I don't want to see any of them remastered in HD. Downloadable, maybe if it's like a virtual console game, sure, but not. We don't need it. We don't need another Smash game out there. We need a new Smash game.
Yeah,
it's like Melee the Good Edition, not like the Star Fox sequel. Yeah, Melee's a sequel to Star Fox. And Brawl was a Kirby spinoff.
oh, of course.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's 3DS and Wii U? Kid Icarus. There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, no, Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem. That's what it was.
Yeah, Smash Wii U was the Fire Emblem game.
No, that's the Final Fantasy VII remake. The tangible one.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
I know.
So, I mean, the only reason a lot of people thinking that it's a port is because it's coming out this year. However, there is still that tiny little bit of evidence from years ago that suggests that it could be a brand new game. If anybody remembers it. Anybody?
Nope.
I might. Didn't Sakurai say he was like taking a slight breather or something? I think I know what you're gonna say, but I guess I can't recite it perfectly.
Yeah, we gave him a slight breather. We just let him take a lap around the office building and he went right back in.
God.
He's never gonna break from his leash.
How does he stay looking so young with all the work he gets put through?
He's got a lot of passion.
Is that what keeps him young? Sweet Lord.
And we gotta give it to him. We just gotta give him all our energy and all our support for him.
Oh, we do. It's just Nintendo better give that man a pay raise. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, take care of that man. Good lord.
Oh, yeah.
I think I actually saw a Twitter response that said that they sent the video of all the people reacting at the Nintendo New York store about the new Smash and how everybody was so excited.
Everybody exploded.
Oh, yeah.
And this just fueled and motivated the team right now. So that's what we gotta do is show us support. Not all this whiny little stuff like, oh, they better have this or they better not have this. No, show them your support. Show them you're excited. They're gonna be working their butts off for this game. After all the hard work they did on the 3DS and Wii U, show them you love people, show them you care.
It's like you should respect the developers for sticking around and doing hard work, not whine and whine. You hear that, TF2 community?
Ooh.
Oh, snap!
I mean, it's okay to say that there are things that you want, but if it ruins the game that it's not there, just stop right now. Just stop.
Yeah. Anyway, should we get to the bullet points, like, to the video?
Yeah.
Get to the video.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I didn't say how this could be a new game. What was that one little tiny detail? And the one detail comes years ago when they were putting up the job postings for Smash 6 from Bandai Namco.
Oh,
That's the...
God.
They really could have been planning it that far in advance. They really could have. And if you think about it, that's definitely given them enough to do it. So if that's when the development actually started, or if it started like right after the DLC, I can believe that. Then I believe that this is a brand new game.
Well, yeah, Game Freak has, like, foresight of, like, 5 years, so I could definitely see this. Nintendo, they're smart, man. They know what's up.
Yeah, Smash takes a lot of hard work. At the most, it usually only takes like maybe 2.5 years.
The thing about Smash is, like, even when you move on to a new game, your past work is always going to be used. You know, it's never, like, left behind.
Yeah. No, poor Snake. Aw. I mean, that's another thing that we could talk about as well, but that's also another video in itself. Cut characters and returning characters.
Quick joke, though. It's like there's a new Smash reveal trailer, like, I don't know, at E3. And it looks like, oh, Nintendo Labo's joining. It's a box. And Snake comes out under Nintendo Labo.
Oh, that'd be great.
Everybody would scream. Like, ah! My God!
That's the perfect reveal.
It's like Konami isn't insane anymore.
That'd be beyond perfect.
Yeah.
That's all I can think about now.
Okay, so let's say hypothetically that it's a port. What would be the advantages about it being just a straight up port with some new additions? The only reason I was going for a port in the first place was just to give the development team a break. Mm-hmm. That would have made it so much easier for them.
Oh, yeah.
Because a brand new game means you have to get all these brand new designs, you have to like redesign everything, all the character set models have to look different, there has to be a new theme music that's going to be re-orchestrated and remixed to death. There's all these decisions that have to be redone and recalculated. I just wanted to give them a break.
No rest for the best, man.
That was the only reason I wanted a port, just to give them a break. Everybody else, nah, new game. You have no idea how much that takes out of you.
So yeah, being a port. Well, when you think about it, like Smash 4 was just a refined brawl.
That's one way of putting it.
So I'd take Rage over tripping any day. At least it's not RNG.
Actually, I'm starting to think that Sakurai secretly replaced tripping with jankiness.
Yeah.
Like something I had to give.
Like I would, and if that is actually the case, I'll take jankiness because at least it's hilarious to look at.
It's freaking funny, except when Mario does it.
Oh.
I've seen people die at zero.
Yeah, I've seen that too. It's disgusting, and I've seen the Samus that can kill a Kirby with up B at max rage.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the benefit of it being a port is, well, everybody loved Smash 4. Okay, everybody at least liked it.
Yeah. It was a well-respected entry.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was the game that finally got in Mega Man and Pac-Man and good lord, man.
Cloud, Ryu, Bayonetta.
Yeah. And that'd be a good thing that, I know I'm not sure about you, Cartoon Gamer, but I know CJ isn't too into like the Smash 4 meta, but this would be a good thing for the scene, like because they can translate a lot of what they learned with their characters competitively.
Oh, right, yeah, totally.
You know.
Yeah. Some changes would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's a topic for another day. But again, that could also be worked if it's a new game as well.
A benefit of it being a new game is like we just had a whole like a little over 4 years of I think a little over 4 years, isn't it, or 3? Well, anyway, 3 or 4 years of a game being out. They know what we want.
Yeah.
We told them. We told them straight up in the ballot.
We were very vocal.
And what online features are most important to us? Obviously, 1v1, like, that's by far the most popular. So, now they got a ton of data. That's the benefit of having a new game. They already know a lot. They just got to put in the elbow grease. They got plenty of that.
The only other thing that I can think of that would be a positive for it being a port, that almost guarantees that all the characters are coming back.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, remember when Smash 4 was like gonna come out? People were worried. Oh my God, no, Sonic's not gonna be back. Are you kidding me? He came back stronger than ever.
Yes.
Yeah, Sonic is a shoo-in.
Okay, and hang on, like now we finally got Mega Man and Pac-Man in. Pac-Man's arguably even a little more iconic than Sonic. That was a fun poem. But no, they got these icons, like, and I know how licensing goes and stuff like that, but is money. They're gonna keep them.
Yeah, you would have to be crazy to not let these characters like stay in the game. Or let me rephrase that: you would have to be Konami to not have your character in the game.
Ooh.
And I want to know why people are thinking that if Bandai Namco's not making it, that Pac-Man's suddenly not going to be in it. That's stupid!
That's so
How do you
stupid.
come up with that idea? He's already made in the game. You just pay the licensing fee, he's fine.
And you know what's crazy? People are like arguing, well, he's not that relevant, not that popular anymore. He's not getting a lot of new games, but
It's Pac-Man.
he still has the highest brand awareness in America, even more than Mario.
He's the mascot of Bandai Namco. He just had this crossover cameo thing with Sonic on the whole mobile
Yeah.
thing. He does have a Namco museum with the Pac-Man versus on the Switch.
Whenever someone sees a pie chart, they're always like, "Oh, look, it kind of looks like Pac-Man."
and what's funny is like Championship Edition 2 Pac-Man just came out on Switch, and if you want like a really weird like little reference, in Little Nightmares in the Direct, the Pac-Man amiibo is still supported.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Okay, come on.
I'll get more into it later, but I will say that of our third-party characters, our safest bets without a doubt are Sonic, Mega Man, and Pac-Man. I just think that they're
They're too
safe.
iconic.
Yeah. They were the most highly requested, they were the most iconic, they had the most support behind them, I would like to think, especially for Sonic and Mega Man. No offense to Pac-Man, he definitely had a lot of it going for him once Bandai Namco was announced to be developing it. But I think they don't have a problem. I think their relationships are still really close. And once again, I wish I could remember this little interesting tidbit, but I can't find these sources anymore. I just remember hearing that Sakurai went to go ask Capcom to put if they could put Mega Man in, and like everybody at Capcom just freaked out and said, "Yes, do it, do it."
Yeah, that I would believe that.
It's like, we're not doing anything with them right now. Take them.
They could, yeah,
To make us look good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Wasn't I'm not entirely sure. Aside from maybe Geno, but wasn't Mega Man the most requested character for Brawl?
After Sonic, yes.
Yeah. Well,
Like they haven't said that officially, but going by every loud fan voice in the world, yes.
well, remember Sonic was highly requested for Melee too.
And he was also going to be there.
I know.
Oh yeah, he was.
I would have loved to see Wario too. Wario was like Sakurai's gone on record. Like, if they could add just one more character, it would have been Wario.
Also, Lucas, kind of. He was like repurposed into Ness.
Yeah. Originally, but that got derailed because of development. one last thing I want to mention before we move on to the bullet point. Actually, show some progress.
Yeah.
But, I think the most if they are gonna drop any of the big shocker names of from Smash 4, I worry the most for Cloud because he's never been on Nintendo system.
I mean, he's made little cameos.
He's the one I'm worried about because of licensing reasons. And then the music, there's a whole other.
Anyway, next bullet point.
Actually, we never really went over, it could be a new game entirely. One thing I completely forgot to mention before moving on to our next one is the inversion. And I don't think a lot of people have said this yet. Instead of the fiery cross, we now get the fiery logo.
Yeah.
Fiery cross, fiery logo.
Yeah, Smash Wii U, 3DS.
Right.
Yeah.
Like in the directs, and now the whole logo is on fire now. Maybe we're just thinking a bit too much about it.
We're gamers, that's what we do.
I suppose.
We gotta speculate on every little thing that we can. We could try and go over all the silhouettes, but we just go crazy.
Oh, before we get on to the next bit, I just wanted to say, whether this is a port or a new game, I just hope that there are new orchestrated victory themes for all the characters that just reused their Brawl victory themes, because that was so disappointing when I first played Smash 4. I just want new things, you know?
I get ya. I was actually a little disappointed that Mega Man's victory theme was his Mega Man 2 opening. I was kind of expecting it to be when you beat the boss in Mega Man 2, like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
They obviously just whoever orchestrated that was given a fat paycheck, and once they heard what was there, they were like, their spine was tingling, and it was like, okay, that's good.
I mean, it's not a bad piece. I'm just saying it just feels a little inaccurate compared to all the others that actually feel like they have victory jingles. With the exception of Shulk, but that's understandable.
What about the Duck Hunt dog? He just uses the round 1 intro theme for his victory.
What's catchy is...
Yeah,
exactly.
But I mean, yeah. But to be fair, how many tracks are actually in Duck Hunt? Oh, wait, there is that one. It's like... But...
Yeah, they could have used that.
Yeah.
And just something to mention, Cartoon Gamer. They did remix Bowser's.
They did, but Bowser was the only one. Everybody else, it's like Mario reused it from Brawl, Pokemon reused from Brawl, Twilight, Zelda reused from Brawl. It's like, why?
Wasn't Mewtwo supposed to have his own original victory theme in Melee, or I'm sorry, in Brawl before he was cut? And
I'm
what
not
happened to
sure
that?
about that, because that victory theme is based on the old 4Kids soundtracks, so I'm guessing that probably wouldn't be in there.
Oh god. Oh dear.
Now I love that music, but it doesn't make sense considering that 4Kids was gone when Brawl, 4Kids wasn't doing Pokemon when Brawl was out. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing that might have been fan made or something, or a placeholder.
I'd have to look into it more.
Yeah, and with how much music there is in these big franchises like Pokemon and stuff like that, I know it. You did a good job on these remixes, but you got so much potential. Come on.
Yeah, it's you could do more. Come on, do more. Don't just bring over the music from the original game. I mean, we can already listen to that on our own.
I mean, I guess it was fine the first time, but they better not do it this time.
Yeah.
Except for Meta Knights, I love that. I'd be perfectly fine if they keep that.
That one is
great.
awesome.
Yeah, there's some that you can just keep the same because it just fits, like Pac-Man's. Sonic's, I actually would like them to re-orchestrate it because it just seems so lazy to take it straight from Sonic 06.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
I did not know that.
And now I've ruined it for you. Sorry.
And now I feel filthy. I need a bath.
Yeah, unfortunate. So, yeah, I'd like to see a few remixes and some tracks that feel like they fit the characters.
But wouldn't it be cool if, the Zelda Victory remix for Ganondorf, it has, the epic choir from, Ocarina of Time. That'd be so cool. And also, CJ, don't worry about, casual Smash talking, because it's Smash chat. We may not be getting things concise and stuff like that, but it's all Smash, so don't worry.
Not a problem.
The viewers won't mind.
I hope not. They should all be excited. This is Smash we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about next?
Is Sakurai coming back? Well, I mean, he's already confirmed to come back, but what is his role? Is he the director or is he a consultant? And how would you feel one way or the other?
I prefer him be a consultant because, good lord, that beautiful man works so hard. Like, and with his tendinitis, you know. God.
Yeah.
Good lord. He's giving vocal direction like how a regular director should be. But the thing is, in the past, his direction has been overtime. Like, he's gone on record by saying he does multiple people's jobs.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, guy, you're doing it wrong.
Like, and he doesn't and okay, Mr. Sakurai, whatever you say, you do not have to. There's plenty of manpower. If there isn't, there is a problem.
There are people who will do this job for you, man.
Yeah, and sure, he's beyond talented, but good lord, man.
He's always like, "Oh, I'm never gonna do another Smash Brothers game again." It's like,
you freaking liar!
Guess I'm gonna work myself half to death again. But seriously, next time I'm not doing it. Well, I know I said I wasn't gonna do it, but
he's still.
I mean, it's not gonna make itself.
Yeah, he still thinks that he's the only person that can do it, and he may be right because we haven't seen anybody else do it. However, I do think that he does have a lot more confidence after the last team that did it, because they were kind of persuasive. They were the ones that were saying, like, we can get Bowser Jr. working in time, and they did it.
Yeah.
They were the ones that said we can get that said Korn would be a great addition because of the moveset we can give him. I'm not too thankful for that, but they were right.
They were right. It's a great moveset, but it needs to be toned back.
Yes. And I think they've even said that Shulk was also a very hard character to get implemented, but they did it.
Mm-hmm. The man himself is very impressive. The team is obviously impressive. Like, come on. But it's like, Sakurai, just don't overwork yourself, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Nintendo's not dark and evil. They wouldn't, like, forcibly make him work or anything like that, but...
No, he took it. It's all on his own. But the problem is, once you sign those contracts, then you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it took me a while to find this, and I'm hoping I still have this, but he's being recorded every day he's at work.
Say what?
Yeah. I don't know if he's video recorded or if it's audio recorded, but he's being recorded.
Sheesh.
Yeah, like everything he says is gonna be recorded. It's like, wow. You can't give him privacy?
Maybe it's for, like, future generations, so they're like, alright guys, this is what not to do. Don't be like Sakurai and do everything by yourself.
Well, when you think about it, he's also doing it for his buddy Iwata.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because remember, they were the ones that brought this originally to life, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like, especially with that, I mean, not to get too deep or anything, even though that's my thing.
Go for it.
It means a lot to him, because it's something he and his friend, like, one of his closest friends made.
Yeah.
And now he's the only one physically left. And who knows, that's just making him stronger somehow.
But unfortunately, you know, Sakurai can't work on the game forever. He's human like the rest of us. But it's good that if he's being a consultant, I'm hoping he's the consultant. I want him to take a break. I want him to take a breather. I just wanted to pass on the best kind of knowledge that he can to really give a full direction, so it'll be in good hands in the future. Which also, speaking of which, when DLC came out, I believe he said that was actually the best time he's ever had working on Smash, because the team was much smaller. He was able to micromanage everything so efficiently, and I think it was because he was allowed so much freedom into what characters he wanted to put in. I think.
Well, yeah, he's working. He's that dedicated. You better let him have liberties. And you gotta wonder, with the DLC of Smash 4 came out, they never tried that. Like, it's something new, and with all this experience building, I'm sure, like, the development process has gotten a lot more efficient and less strenuous, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's gotten better, and like that's like the only reason, like aside from passion, that he's working so intently on it. You know, who knows? It's crazy.
I just hope Sakurai is in a consulting role, because as long as he's in a directing role, all we're gonna get is jungle levels for Donkey Kong.
Please, can we get the swamp level? Can we get even if the jungle was on?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry. There are 8 remixes of Jungle Hijinks in Smash Bros. 4 alone.
Oh, God.
8.
Wow.
8.
Wow.
Sweet Lord.
Like, the only ones that feel different are the King K. Rool one and Sticker Brush Symphony or Bramble Blast. Come on, there are so many amazing tracks out
It's
there.
like Donkey Kong is revered for its music, and you chose 8 remixes of the same song.
I mean, at the very least, they could have like ripped Jungle Jinx from 64, which is I love that.
Which is
I
a
love
remix
that.
of Jungle Hijinks, so he's like, oh, nice.
But that has at least a 64 sound font. It would have
At
sounded, yeah.
I think it's still pretty amazing that DK64 was like one of the first. Or when you go back to Melee, you got the DK64 theme. You got the DK rap. You didn't get anything else. You got
In its
you got the
entirety.
DK rap. Yeah, remix too.
And in Smash 4, they cut out like 2 of the verses.
And according to Did You Know Gaming, it was recorded live. That's pretty nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I would have loved to seen that.
That's like it's like the newest like Melee episode. If you need a jog on your memories.
I'm gonna watch that then.
Yeah. Right after I watched the Conquer one.
I love doing that one.
No. Yeah.
I think we pretty much hit our points on this one. We're not going to go too far into detail on like things like what could Link's moveset possibly be, what could the Inkling's moveset possibly be. That's discussions for a whole nother video. This is just basically what we saw and the little tiny things that we could possibly get out of it. It's coming this year. Is it a new game or not? You guys let us know in the comment, as well as do you think Sakurai should be the director and work himself to death, or give him a break and just give advice?
I'm just preparing myself. I'm getting my fort ready for the Smash Wars again. Just
Oh God.
I live for this. This gives me so much energy.
I'm not ready for this.
There's a guy screaming high octane, Mega Man! Oh my God.
So with all that said, you guys let us know what you think in the comments. Hopefully we'll get another Smash Chat video out pretty soon, hopefully. Later!
Bye bye.
Good night, everybody.